Hey, Assalamu Alaikum guys. Okay, so this is my third hijab tutorial. Sorry it took me so long to get this up. I have been so busy with this winter break, with vacations and the mini semester. You'll probably hear my cat in this video. She's really loud. She always does that, so come say hi. Woo, there's Whiskers. Hi. Okay, so anyways, I'm doing this one on a request from a sister who asked to do a hijab tutorial. She said she didn't like a square hijab tutorial. She said she didn't like the way her friend told her, which I think is usually the usual way that you usually see like the square hijabs, which is like to put it down the middle and then have, you know, a tail wrapped around behind your ponytail or something like that. Very popular overseas. So I'm going to do the way I do my hijab, or my square hijabs. And this one I think I learned from one of my aunts in Singapore. I'm not really sure, but I think it was in Singapore. Okay, so you're going to need a square hijab, and an underpiece, and some pins. Some straight pins. Okay, so I've also taped Aisha down to my camera, whatever you call this, stand? I don't know. So if she falls off, I'm really sorry. But let's hope inshallah she stays on. Okay, so you're going to put the thing on, if I can get it on Aisha's slippery head. You can hear the tape cracking. Okay. So, I'm going to pin hers down just because she tends to slip. I probably should have picked a better color than white because you can't really see it on her white face. Okay, so we have the underpiece, and you know, really, like, you're not going to see the underpiece, so make sure, you know, it's either light or it matches the hijab that you're using, but I usually just wear an underpiece anyways because it keeps all your little hairs from falling out, and also it keeps the hijab on you when you pin it down, so you're not like pinning it to your head or your scalp, you're pinning it to the underpiece. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our square hijab and we're going to make it into a rectangle. Right, so you're going to like fold it in half, like so. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to fold a square hijab in half. Okay, so it's folded in half. Now I'm going to, instead of like what I said normally people do is they lay it out here in front and they pin it down there. What we're going to do is we're going to take the end, so like the shorter side. Excuse me, I have the sniffles. It's cold over here in Texas. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this end side, it doesn't matter, whatever end you want, okay, and you're going to pin it. You're going to want, like, not a lot of this tail, okay, so you're going to kind of want to get it as short as possible. So you're going to pin it underneath your chin. Okay, so I have her pin in underneath her chin, and so you guys can fiddle with that. I am so picky when it comes to square hijabs to make sure like this right here is like perfectly like nice and smooth and no bubbles or anything like that. So sometimes it takes me a while to do that. Really the trick of it is the way that the material folds. I mean, that's all it is. It's really hard to get that, but inshallah y'all's looks good. So I pinned it down there and I used a small straight pin. Some of you, I mean, I've said in my other videos how I hate safety pins. So I seriously suggest not to use safety pins. Unless you put that little stopper thing inside, you know, the safety pin so it doesn't catch on your hijab, but I swear every time I use a safety pin, I mean, it like will catch my hijab and it'll ruin it, and it takes forever to get it out, and you end up cutting it out, and oh my gosh, it's just horrible. So use a straight pin. And a lot of people think that like straight pins, you know, when they see me put it on in the bathroom or something like that, they're like, oh my gosh, how do you do that? Like, isn't it gonna, you know, poke your throat or scratch you or something, stab you? And you're like, no, it's not, it doesn't. I've never had the straight pin like ever hurt me. And the trick to it is to take one piece, like, you know, you got your two sides, you take one piece under, the other piece overlaps it, and then you just weave the pin in and out. And I mean, you're not using like a big gigantic pin, you know, you're gonna use like one of those small sewing pins. It never does anything to me. So anyways, moving on. So step one, has been completed. Okay, so we got this long big tail, and the back of her head, or where her ponytail would be, is showing. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover it up. And when you do cover it up, you want to make sure you pin it all the way around. I mean, usually when I wear hijabs, I only use like one pin, or I'd like to use like less pins as possible. But for this one, you want to make sure it's secure. Okay, holy crap. I have filmed this thing like 5,000 times and it keeps like cutting off on me. I have no idea why. I'm getting frustrated. If this doesn't work out, then you're going to probably see another video of this when it's like dark outside and my room's all dark inside. Okay, anyways, let's do this really fast because I gotta go tutor. Okay, so I've pinned it down the front, told you guys two pins, because we're going to make sure it's secure and you don't want it to fall back behind, because if it does and it slips, then everyone's going to see your hair and we don't want that. Okay, so we're going to take a piece and cat, go away. We're going to bring it around in a diagonal going backwards towards the back of your head. Okay, and we're going to put 2 pins. So we've got 1 pin here. Okay, straight pin there. And we're going to take another pin and put it right here, like kind of where her temple is, that, you know, that area. And just letting you guys know it's going to be in the back, okay? So it's not going to be up here in the front, it's going to be towards the back. Okay, so then we've got this tail, and you're going to take it and you're going to tuck it inside your hijab underneath, or inside your shirt or abaya or whatever. Okay, so then you have this rectangle thing in the front right here. What you normally would see in the back of the abaya, or of whatever, the head, is going to be in the front. So it's long and you know, it's wide, it'll cover your chest. I always take a nice brooch or something, or a pin, and I'll pin it right here where my collarbone is. Can't really see it on Aisha, she doesn't have a body, but you can see in the pictures. So this is what it looks like on this side. This is what it looks like on this side. And well, this thing's going to be underneath, so it'll look like something like that. No tail in the back. Oop, lopsided. Right, so it'll just cover everything. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta go, so hope this was easy and simple. Inshallah, if you guys have any questions, you know what to do. Just leave a comment below. And inshallah I will answer them. If you have any requests, just let me know. Like this one, I'll be putting more square hijab tutorials up, as well as new ones, so keep a lookout for those. And thanks for watching this. Oh, and subscribe. So yeah, okay, bye. Assalamu Alaikum.